It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the legendary path Lamar Odom that you guys can grind for absolutely free in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM by completing 5 simple challenges. Now, is Lamar Odom great? Is he fantastic? No. But let's say you're just starting 2K today. He is a really solid power forward, small forward in my team. He can play still to this day. Now, how do you get Lamar? We're going to be talking about it. And we're also going to be talking about if you have Lamar Odom, which I do on this account, and he is auctionable, what you guys should do. My Lamar's already graded, and so I'm cool with that as an 8, and I'll be able to exchange them and then be able to do my thing. Now, for Lamar Odom, here's what you got to do. Score 38 or 34 points with a Lakers player, get 22 rebounds with power forwards, get 9 blocks, win 3 triple threat offline games with 3 Lakers players, and win a game by 15 points or more. So how would I go about doing this? So a lot of it's going to come down to this. What do your Lakers players look like? If you have some good Lakers players, I'd try to get this 34 points with a Lakers player done in clutch time offline. For me, especially, I've still got to grind out some clutch time offline for this agenda right here. So that's what I'm going to try to do. From my Lakers players specifically, who am I going to go in there with? Well, I mean, I'll have to look at my squad, but I'm sure, I'll be able to find a decent Lakers player to grind that challenge out with. I mean, there's a ton of Lakers players. And even if I have to use Lamar Odom, I can do that. If you have Anthony Davis, he's obviously a really solid option. Shaq, I feel like in clutch time offline would be tough to kind of get that done with. So I'll have to just see who is my best kind of scorer for the Lakers is really what it's going to come down to. And maybe I can just search by Lakers players. It's probably what I should do in my collection. And if you have free agent Kobe, it's probably who I'd use. You could probably get it done with the Ruby Kobe. That's probably who I'll do it with. But there are a lot of options that you can get it done with. So I'd probably go out there with Ruby Kobe, get that done. So in that, I'm going to try to win by 15 points or more in clutch time offline as well. And then what I try to do is I'd run players that can get blocks. So let's say like a JaVale McGee, Shaq, Wilt, those type of guys, and then rebounds with power forwards. Now, the rebounds with power forwards is another thing I want to hit on. When I'm in clutch time offline, what I'm doing is I'm running 2 guys with power forward eligibility. So I might run Chris Bosh at the 5, and then at the 4, plug in Jaren Jackson Jr. And then even at the 3, I'm plugging in a guy with power forward eligibility. So maybe AK-47. I think that is very important and something you guys are going to want to do, because then you're going to see those power forward rebounds go way up and get that done really quickly. And then after you get this done, you'll probably get this done as well and be most of the way done with this. Let's say you aren't done with rebounds with power forwards, take them into triple threat offline with Lakers players. Again, if you need blocks with Lakers players, simple. Use Shaq. Even if you don't have Shaq, there are plenty of other Lakers players that you guys can use to get blocks with. JaVale McGee, even this Emerald Anthony Davis are at the top of my list. Before you know it, you'll have all these done. To me, when I look at this Lamar Odom challenge done, I'm looking at 30 minutes to get this entire thing done. And I think it's worth it whether you have Lamar Odom or don't have him. If you do have him, you're going to be able to swap out your Lamar Odoms and make a decent amount of MT. Maybe like 15 to 20,000 MT would be my guess. But that is still, in my opinion, worth you guys taking the time to do. For me especially, I've lost a ton of MT through this pack market, trying to pull diamonds. It just has not worked out for me, which is okay. I've gotten a couple good pack videos, stuff like that along the way, so I'm not super worried about it. Now, another thing I would encourage you guys to look at is, do you have any prize balls that you can use in triple threat offline or clutch time on offline while you are grinding these agendas out? And can you combine any of these Lamar Odom challenges with your freaky agendas as well? So even with this, points in the paint, multiple games, 2 domination and limited salary cap games, probably not going to be able to do that, but clutch time offline, you're going to be able to get that done. Assists with point guards might be able to do that. And even here, you got things to do with shooting guards, and I think that could do it. Even this 43 points with the shooting guard. If you don't have that challenge done, instead of scoring, points, 36 points, 34 points with the Lakers player, try to score 43 points with Kobe Bryant, and you'll knock out 2 with 1. Those are just a couple of things that I personally recommend. I think you got to win triple threat offline games as well for the freaky shooting guards. You can do, at least 3 of those games while combining them up with the Lamar Odom challenges. So that's why I like these agendas as well. You're going to get rewarded by MT-wise by just playing the game and stuff like that as well. So that's why why I'm kind of strongly opinionated on getting Lamar Odom, because no matter whether he's going to play for you or not, you're going to add a card to your card collector level. You're going to get 500 MT for just grinding these out, and you're going to get rewarded for just playing the game as well. Now, obviously, it's not something that you got to drop everything in your life to do. So let's say you have a really busy day today. Don't feel like you have to log on today just to get Lamar Odom, but he is a really solid card to add to your collection. Now, let's bring up another point. Let's say you... I'm going to break it down like this. So let's say Lamar Odom, he locks in for Damian Lillard. Let's say you've already got Iggy. Is Damian Lillard worth locking in for? No. So don't even just think, oh, well, I got Lamar Odom, I might as well buy the rest. Absolutely not. It is not worth it. Even Shaq at this stage is not worth the price he's going for. He is still ridiculously expensive. And do I like Shaq? Yes, I think Shaq is really solid, but he is probably not worth the ultimate price he is going for. So that's just some other things that you have to take into consideration with the Lamar Odom. I like the fact that 2K added a free Ruby to the collection today. And even on my No Money Spent Squad series, you're probably going to see me grind for Lamar Odom. Not that he's going to play for me, not that it's really that helpful, but you're going to add a card collector to your squad. And you never know, Lamar Odom, even in, let's say, salary cap, could be really valuable at some stage because he's a really good player. And if his salary cap is low, could be worth a look in a salary cap. Those are just even exhibitions. How many different exhibitions do you need? A Ruby from whether it's 2K Day, whether it's Legendary Path, he could be helpful in that as well. So those are just the things that I have to think about, in this type of thing is what could Lamar Odom possibly be useful for? Obviously, he's not a 2K Day player, so I can't say that. But you need a lot of different rubies sometimes. And if you don't have many rubies, he could be useful for that as well. Those are just the things that I sometimes think about because not everybody has, a lot of the cards. And how could Lamar Odom be helpful for you in your specific squad? Those are the things you really have to think about. Is Lamar Odom really the hype behind today? No. Today, you got Chet. You got Giannis. You got a lot of great cards to add to your specific squad. And I think a lot of, cards that can play at a really high level. But Lamar Odom, no matter what way you think about it, can help your card collector level, can play for you guys in salary cap unlimited, no matter what mode it is, and can be useful for you and your specific squad. So I'd recommend grinding him out today, doing what you got to do. And again, he is just a really solid overall card in my team. 5 simple challenges, should be able to do it in about 30 minutes or less. And again, if you want to see my grind for Lamar Odom as well as, what I do as far as the Giannis set on the No Money Spent Squad series, that will be up later today as well. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these agendas down below in the comments. I'm a fan of them because on this account, can make a little MT. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.